we go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo bango. A bingo and a bango. I don't have everything set up. Let's see if I can put everything really quick. And where's my camera? There I am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. That stuff is boring. Who wants to do that? Who wants to learn more stuff when you don't need to? Support, resistance, trend lines. Man, I should put my other jacket on. It's pretty chilly in here, but that's how I like it. I like it nice and chilly. What's going on, guys? What is going on? We got Crypto Badell in the house. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? We got Crypto Jar. Thank you guys for being here. We have Dave P in the house. We have Dylan, and then of course we have let's see here. We do have Jesse in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Crypto Coin Mindset is doing a raid. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you guys for being here. What we do here every single day, Monday through Friday, is at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We basically go over crypto. We go over crypto with the mindset of how to trade, how to look at certain things. I don't just give you setups, and yes, I give you setups, but I show you and I teach you how to fish. And that's super important. You know, you don't want to be relying on other people on your calls. You want to be able to, kind of figure out why they're doing those calls. And that's what I do. I give you my whole thought process from beginning to end. So I hope you do like that. Let's see here, going down the list. Automatic Beats, what's going on? What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. We got Jesse and everybody in the house. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so let's go and get started. Right now, we're looking at the daily crypto bubbles. We do have some pretty big come downs as far as 12%, 10%, which isn't too bad. Just remember though, whatever goes up will come down. Whatever goes down will go up, unless it's a rug. Here we have a few that have gone up and they're coming down, which is expected. I just got into a Bitcoin long. I was in a long earlier, showed my group, my community, and then I took profit because I saw that it was going to come down. And then right now I just entered and we'll see it. We'll see how it's going. All right. So this one on the daily, on the hourly, we do have nothing too exciting. We have move at 3.6%. We have, and of course I get this, man, YouTube. Oh my gosh. YouTube's giving me another error message. Your YouTube is not receiving enough video, but I do this all the time. I don't change anything. I don't. Matter of fact, I actually closed a bunch of my my tabs. Anyway, if I end up freezing up, let me know, and that way I can just take off my camera. But as far as the daily goes, I mean, it's not looking too bad. Let's go ahead and look at the charts. Let us look at the chart. Right now, we are looking at Bitcoin, very zoomed in. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, what I like doing is I like maybe like once a week, maybe even twice a week, is just kind of erasing everything and then seeing how it looks from a fresh perspective. And that way it reduces the bias. Now I'm still getting that message. Once again, if I do freeze up a whole bunch, let me know. And here we did break out of our mid-range. We have our range high, our mid-range, our range low. We did break out of our mid-range, start coming up here. And this was our, once we start seeing this, just kind of leveling out, and this is on the 1-hour time frame. Looking good right now. Okay, good. Thank you. So this was kind of one of our areas that we were looking at, and it literally comes down to this. One, could you have shorted here? Yes, it's so easy to do this after the fact. But a couple things that we're looking at, a really big move, really huge move, then start going sideways. So what we want to do is we want to have a level up top and a level on the bottom. If it breaks to the bottom, well, then we short. If it breaks to the top, well, then we long. But we have a higher likelihood of it coming down just due to this move. However, this is why we didn't short. However, we have a lot of people doing FOMO. Close to all-time highs again. Could it come down only to trick us and then just skyrocket, slingshot up? Heck yeah. So I didn't short here. It was a perfect opportunity to short. Everybody who did short, of course, was bragging about it on YouTube and Twitter and everywhere else, with all doing the stuff they like to do. However, what we do here, do I have the music too loud? Let me know if the music's too loud. And I was trying to mess with my mic. For some reason lately, it's kind of like there's a washing machine in the background. And I've been messing with it. I don't know, man. It's just something else. Anyway, we got Billy C in the house. What's up, Billy? Appreciate you, man, being here. So, if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. And then what we'll do is we'll go through your coins, see if they're ready to enter, or maybe where we need to wait for them to get. Now, of course, I have a bunch of notes, guys, a bunch of notes. One thing I strongly recommend, whenever you're watching this channel, take notes. That's what I do. Oh, let's see. Oh, Automatic Beats is now my favorite. Automatic Beats, you are my favorite. So I'll give you a heads up. All right. Thank you, man, for subscribing. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Is that, oh, are those things even? Let me see. Oh man, I signed out. Come on. Hopefully it'll refresh. Okay, here we go. Bingo bango. That should reboot my computer. Bingo and a bang. There we go. Sorry, I should have muted. All right. So going back to this, what we're doing is we're looking at areas where we can possibly open a long or a short. Here it did come down. It broke below this level. Continue breaking down levels. Here I thought it was going to possibly bounce, and it didn't. It came down. Nobody knows what's going to happen, and that's what's the thing that's really important. Matter of fact, one of my buddies, I was on one of his. He has a group as well, and you know I'm in a lot of groups. He has a group, and he was doing a screen share. So I joined in, and me and him, man, we've been buddies for a long time, like 4 or 5 years. I forget, man, about 4 years, I guess, 5 years. And he does crypto as well, has his own group. And he was with his community, and somebody had brought up a coin, and he's like, "Oh no, this one's done already. Like it's gonna go down. This one, it's." And I called him out on it. Again, I will tell you to your face. I said, "Dude, you're speaking in absolutes," because he was saying it will go down. It's already done. It's going to do this. And I told him, I said, "Dude, you're speaking in absolutes. That's dangerous, man. That's really dangerous for your community." And then after he got done with his spill, I was like, "What do you mean by absolutes? I don't understand what you're saying." And I said, "You're saying it will. It is. It's already done. Like you're speaking as if it's fact. When you should say, in my opinion, due to the recent run-up, there's a very high likelihood that it's going to come down. There's a really strong possibility that it already ran its course and now it's going to retrace potentially to this area." I said, "Do you see the difference between my speech and your speech? Your speech is absolute. It will do this. Mine is, I'm pretty sure it's gonna do this, but I mean, I could be completely wrong." And he's like, "Oh yeah, Joe, I didn't get that." I said, "Yeah, man. Like, you do not want to speak in absolutes." So here, I actually got into a long yesterday, and I believe I told y'all in the VIP in the YouTube. I told my VIP members, because I saw this, and this is an area where we have a possible bounce. This is our range low, and it's bounced before. You know, came down here, here, here. Then it did this, barely tapping it, and then once it crossed my 9 SMA on the 1 hour, I said I'm gonna long it. I longed it, and I had my stop loss like somewhere down here, or maybe I forget where it was at. And it started coming down, and then I moved in my stop loss, I think, to like here. I was still in the negative, I think like 4%, but not bad. You know, I had a 30x leverage, and so I ended up getting stopped out at 4%. It's like, all right, fine. And I told my VIP members, is like, you know, I would love to see it do this. And this is when I think I drew this out for my community. I always do videos for them. I drew this and I said, this is what I really wanted to see. Then this morning I saw it do this. And I think it was just starting to come out. I said, all right, guys, I'm gonna try it again. And I did my leverage. And then it came up to about here, I guess. And on a lower time frame, 15-minute time frame, you kind of see it better. I started seeing it come down. I was, I'm gonna take my profit. I'm taking my profit. And then right now I just entered another one. But let's see how it looks on the 15-minute. I think I'm on the 15-minute time frame. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. No, I'm on the 5-minute time frame. So the 5-minute time frame, I saw this, and man, I'm so wanting to enter long, but I know it's going to come down. I mean, because look at this nice run up. I know it's going to come down. So finally it came down, and then I happened to see it just before the show, and it was coming up here. I was, oh, let me long it, you know, because now it retraced, and who knows, this could be just the retracement that it gets, but I was waiting for the retrace, and it came up. I was like, oh, let me go ahead and enter, and I entered it, and now it's coming down here. So I am at negative 10%. I'm going to cancel my trade. I cancel my trade because what I wanted to do is I wanted to, so let me say, let's just document this. So I close my trade here. Close trade, close trade, closed. Now, what I wanted to see, and I'm not seeing it right now. What I wanted to see, I entered it right here. What I wanted to see is it coming up to about here and then retracing and hopefully to about this level and then coming up and then breaking this. This right here is good. This is great. However, I entered here right now. I just happened to look at it. It's breaking below my 9 SMA, and more than likely it's going to break below this zone. And all this is just zones, guys. That's all it is. Let's do this a red. Let's do it red. So right now, you know, if it breaks below this, I mean, I could short. I could short, and then more than likely the short would come up to here. More than likely to about here, at least. And then we'll see what it does. Does it do this? In order for me to long, I cannot long right now until it breaks this level. Because of this, what happened here, depending on how long low it goes, so let me just break it down. And this is like the most simplistic form. When price is doing this, you only long once it breaks this. Could you long right here? You could. Could you catch the bottom? You could. Could you brag to everybody? Oh, look at me. I caught the bottom. Join my group. Yes, you could. However, it could do this. Now you only enter long when it breaks that level. Could you enter right now? Sure, of course. You caught the bottom. Great. Great for you. Brag all you want on YouTube and Twitter and everywhere else. But then this could happen. You're not bragging right now, right? No, of course not. Why? You don't enter till it breaks that level. Now, same thing with shorting. You don't. So on shorting, is doing this. This is when, of course, you enter because it broke this level. You don't want it to break this level. If it breaks this level, more than likely it's changing its trend. Then it does this number. It's adding to your confidence. You can add to your entry, or you can just be, rest assured, okay, it's doing great. You don't want it to break this level. It's the same thing going up. Once it starts doing this, it breaks this level. Now you can enter. So that's the same thing that I'm looking at right here. It came down, it came up. Now this, I didn't know it was going to be a pivot. I thought it was going to come up further and then do a pivot here. But since it created a pivot here, now it's like, whoa, wait a minute. I got to watch out. I got to watch out because this could potentially come up. If it breaks this level, great. I want it to break this level down. Now, if it comes all the way down here, then it's the same scenario as far as, waiting for this to happen. So right now, I just got to wait. I exited my trade. My stop loss was way down here. I forgot where it was at, but it was underneath. Where was my stop loss? It was at 92.7. 92.7. So right here was my stop loss. And I'm doing 30x leverage. So it's like a 30% move. And I said, no, let me cut my losses short, 10%. I'll take it short. I can stop that right now, no problem. And I'm gonna wait. I don't like how this is looking right now for my long. For a short, it would have to do down here. Now, could it go up and do it? Yeah, sure, of course. But I'm not willing to risk. Hopefully it does bounce here though. So we'll see. So this will be a level and this will be a level. All right, moving on. But right now, just because I see it green, does that mean that I'm gonna enter because, oh, this could be a bounce? No. My area of entry was here when it did this bounce. Now that it's doing this, it could be tricking people to where it goes up and then it does a lower high. So we have a high, lower high, possible lower high. So I'm waiting. Let's see here. Man, why am I muting? Oh, because my hand's in my jacket. My hand's in my jacket. Like, why am I not muting the mic? Because my hand's in my jacket. All right. Let's see here. Any coins, guys? Any coins going down the list right now? Going down the list. Thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. Thank you for smashing the like. It truly does help support the channel. We do have Jesse saying Akuma Matata. Akuma Matata. Yes, we will look at that one. Akuma Matata. Okay. Let's see here. Alexander G in the house, dropping by to say hi and sharing the stream. Thank you, Alexander G. You're the best. So this one I have not looked at. I haven't looked at this one in a while. PAL or on a trading view at all, I don't think. I mean, I've done research on it a long time ago. But yeah, we'll definitely do that one too. PAL AI. So here, going down the list, I think that's all we have for right now. All right, so let's go ahead and look. Ooh, look at this. FOMO City population, not me. I'm wondering if I should just front run the short and come back to it. Let me front run the short. Normally I would be watching this a little bit closer. Normally I'll be watching this a little bit closer, but since I'm doing the live stream, of course I can't watch it. I'm actually going to do a short right now. I'm going to do a short. I'm going to have my stop loss. Hold on. At 94,379. 94,379.7. And I'm gonna do a okay, let me see if I can get in. It's moving too much. Oh, I'm missing it. Oh, I'm missing it. Oh man, I don't want to FOMO. Come on, come back to it. Come back to it. The one thing I don't like doing is I don't like chasing. I've never done it. Don't want to do it. So this is my entry. Come back to it. Come on, come on. Come back to it. So here's my entry. It started moving away from it. I'm not chasing it. I could have easily chased it. And come on, baby. Come on, baby. Coming to me. It's coming to me. See that? Coming to me. Come on. Boom, I'm in. I'm in. I didn't want to chase it. I did not want to chase it, and it came back to me. All right, came back to me. I could have easily chased it. Easily chased it. All right. So we'll check on this in a little bit. See if I win or lose. We'll see. All right. Let's go. Let's go. So we're going to get Akuma Matata. We're going to look at Akuma Matata real quick. Then after that, Powell. Dang, late to the show. Let's go. Hey, Crypto, appreciate you here, man. Thank you for smashing the like, guys. So let us look at this one. It's AKUMA, Akuma Matata. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. And for this one, we were saying, I think we were looking at it right here. Man. Well, I think we were looking at it right here. And it had already retraced. This was a nice point to enter. We were saying enter now with a lower bid of this. I don't know why I have this at 32. 21%. And then I would also do a one lower at 32. But this one we would be in. I like it. It looks strong, man. So let's get rid of all this junk. Get out of here, junk. We have nice wicks. That just means that it's a low market cap coin. And I want to see a retracement. This is just up only right now. I want to see a retracement. I would not use this wick for any kind of fib retracements, fib extensions. It's a scammy wick, so I wouldn't do that. Just looking at this, I would really like to see price action come back to this. Actually, I would like to see it like right in the middle. This looks bullish as heck, man. This looks bullish as heck. I forgot what this project is, but pullback of around 20%. And then another pullback of, we'll say like 30%, 35. So I would have a lower bid here. See, entry, coordinates, copy. This, lower entry. Now I did have a question on one of my YouTube comments saying, why am I doing lower entries and not stop losses? The answer to that is because depending on what portion of the cycle you're in, what segment you're in, depends on if you're going to put a lower entry or a stop loss. Right now, the markets should potentially go up. They should. You know, the first quarter after during the president inauguration, everything else, first quarter in the stock market and the crypto market have gone up. So based off of the history, doesn't mean that it will happen, just that there's it's a higher percentage where the price is going to go up. So why would you get stopped out at 15, 20% only for it to move up 80% the next day? So in my opinion, this is the only time you can do this though. This is the only time you can do this where you can actually enter in with no stop loss. For me, I'm an advocate for stop losses, an absolute advocate. However, right now we're actually trading based off of what the market's giving us. YouTube entry. Today is the 9th, man. I've been calling out January 10th for about a month now, month and a half. January 10th is potentially where we start moving up. Potentially. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to save this as YouTube entry. So, yes. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's see here. I really want this to come down. Like this is a high risk entry, in my opinion. No, I take that back. Not a high risk. I'm just looking at this. I want to see more market structure. That's really what I want to see. Here it came up, down, up, barely down, and then just kind of doing this number. When are these people going to sell? That's what I'm looking at. When are these people going to sell? See here, Powell AI, bottom in 2 minutes, 1 minute, bottom. Nice. Jesse says, you had to listen to me. Nope, don't have to do nothing. You not my mama. You my mama? You not my mama. What'd you say about my mama? It was funny. I used to work at a nursing home, and my mom used to, well, she was a resident at that nursing home. And all the staff, they would come up to me, Joe, wow, you look just like your mom, because of the Indian features and everything. And they would tell me that you look just like him. I said, what'd you say about my mama? No, Joe. Like we're both brown. We're both brown, high cheekbones, etc., etc. What'd you say about my mama? But let me cough real quick. 1 second. All right, and I'm back. All right, so looking at this, man, I see this going up. Now, one thing I will say though about Jesse, Jesse does not give out like 20 different coins, and then when one pumps, I told you so. He doesn't do that. He gives out coins that are good. That he does, and you'll see it too. Like he'll call out this coin, and then a few days later he'll call out another coin, and each time he calls them out, I mean they make money. They make us money. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. So for this one, I would love to see it come down. I would really like to see it come down in here, create like a base, and then we can work with something. But right now, this is it's a high risk trade. And I'm gonna write that down here. High risk trade because it needs to pull back. Oh my gosh. High risk trade needs to pull back. Create a pivot. Then enter break / retest of pivot. Not created yet. Today is January 9th. Okay. I'll be going back. I like it. I mean, I do like it. Higher risk though. It does definitely need to pull back. And for me personally, like I mentioned, like here would be great. So I would like to see something like, not as, sharp, but at least come down to here. Man, I can't do it because of my stuff. Let's do something like this. Move over, Rover. Okay, so this is what I would like to see to give me more confidence in this as a trade setup. As an investment, you can enter wherever you want, but as a trade, let's just say what's here. I would like to see it come down to here, to come up to here, to come down to here, to come down to here, then come up again to the same area right here, then a small retracement, and then do this. This is what I would like. And then we can actually enter here. This is the pivot I'm referring to, because now what we're doing is we're possibly changing the trend. This will give us more market structure versus than this. And this is like no market structure. This is just up to the right. Me personally, I don't like it because I need to see that dump. Because everybody who's down here, I need them to sell off. Some of them sold off here, some sold off here, but everybody else is making a lot of money. I need them to sell off so that I can enter the trade. But all right, moving on. I do like this one though. Let's go ahead and put this to our watch list. This is our YouTube, and of course, I'm not going to find it very fast. Okay. Next one is PAAL Mexi Pal AI. So this is what I like. I like the run up, I like the pullback, I like the run up. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. Oh, let me show you guys something. Let me show you something. I love that dude. Let me show you something. Wait, let me show you something. All right, let me show you something, guys. So I put this in my group. I put this in my group earlier. This dude is nothing but trash. 3,000, almost 3,000 people watching him on the 5-minute time frame, doing a bull flag with really one candle, because this is still up. He's doing a bull flag with one candle. I said, please don't ever create patterns like this. I only watch this person around 5 minutes so I can get content for my show on what not to do. This is ridiculous. Almost 3,000 people watching him, and subscriber after subscriber after subscriber. His thing was just lighting up. Bing, 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 bing. And I found out that it was a 5-minute chart. But it really doesn't matter. Like you cannot, for the love of God, do patterns with no pivots. You need a pivot to do a pattern. And in my opinion, absolute trash. And it's funny too, because I made another audio about him. Because right before I turned off his thing, because I can only stand it for like 5-10 minutes, he was saying in reference to this setup, he wants to enter it. He wants to enter it, but it's away from his 21 SMA, but it's above his 200 SMA. And before, his stochastic would tell him, don't enter the trade right now because it's overbought. However, what he recently learned, granted, he's been trading for 15 years. Yeah, go figure. But what he recently learned was when the price action was above the 200, that's his new sign. That's his new signal. And then in the same sentence, in the same breath, he goes, once it was above the 200, that's, what I trade on now. But if you look over here, and he goes to the past, the price action crossed the 200, and then it faked us out, and then went underneath it. So right there, he double talks all the time. Now, his method of trading is once it's going above the 200. However, just to the left, it went above the 200 and then went below the 200. So this dude literally trades based off of emotions. Trades off of emotions. If you had a quarter and you flipped it enough, you'd land on heads almost half the time. That's what this dude does. Almost 3,000 subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, almost 3,000 viewers. I'm not gonna look at my viewers right now because I tend to get emotional. And I say, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna mute this real quick. All right. Mic is back on, very good. All right, so we're looking at this and let's see here. Crypto Coin Mindset says, Joe, taking out the trash. Yep. Manuel says, just got here. Who are we talking about? Oh, man. Dude's a joke. Dude is a big time joke. Now, for me, I don't like saying names, not because I don't want you to know who he is, but I don't like, the people who, I try to keep people's names out of my mouth that I don't want like in my life or to think about. And so I've done it with, several people in my past who I don't even say their name. I just say so-and-so. And it's funny too. I I won't tell you the story. Anyway, but let me pull them up, because I don't like saying people's names. I don't like people saying names. Let's see. Where is he on here? This dude. Dude's a freaking joke. Dude is a freaking joke. Me and him used to be buddies a long time ago. Money did not change him. Money revealed him. Dude is a freaking joke. And you cannot, if you ask him, I don't know, I don't dare anybody. But if you go on one of his live streams and you say, just watch him trade. And well, no, I don't know. I can probably get a strike for what I'm saying. This is a dream that I had for YouTube. This is a dream that I have to be very careful with what I say, because I can get strikes. And I can get sued and everything else, defamation, blah, blah. So I got to be careful with what I say. So all that stuff was a dream. Give you a heads up. All that stuff was a dream. But in my dream, this dude was an absolute joke. Absolute. But I do have to be careful with what I say, because again, I could get sued and everything else. All right, moving on. And there are people who are petty like that, or they can be multi-millionaires and they will try to take the shirt off your back. And I've seen, I'm not going to say him, but I've seen people who talk all this good stuff, but have a really evil heart. And I've seen, not saying on his show, but I've seen where people have said something and he took it completely the opposite way. And it's because of insecurities, because he knows, not him, but the person I'm referring to knows that his stuff is trash and he's very insecure. And because of that, he starts talking, I'm going to ban you from my channel. I need positive people here. We don't need negativity. If I ever do anything and you call me out on it, call me out on it. I dare you. Call me out on it. How am I wrong? Let's have a discussion. Adult to adult. Logic versus logic. Not all this female stuff with emotions. Nah, I'm here. You may be here, I'm here. So with him, not saying the person I just showed you, but with him, like he'll get all, I need positivity, and we don't have any room for negativity, and he has an echo chamber. Yeah, man, you're right, and you're doing great. Don't let that take you down, blah blah. And then he'll on air, he'll say, "I'm banning you. You can never come back. You can watch a show, but you can never comment." And God bless. And man, I never forget that. The way he looked in the camera, kind of cocked his head a little bit. God bless you. I was like, oh my gosh, you're those people. You're those people who will do all this bad stuff, and oh, God bless you, with the evil black hearts. 3,000 people watching him. Not saying oh man. Anyway, moving on. See here. Manuel says, for me, a certain lifer, not him, but a certain lifer is the worst. He has a good voice for YouTube. Yes, dude is, man, very charismatic, well-dressed, in shape. He's not some big old fat dude. He's in shape. He works out, dresses nice clothes, nice watches, nice everything. Nice, beautiful. So people gravitate to that. And very charismatic, very charismatic. See, but he is rude to anyone who questions him. Yep. That's called insecurity. For me, I don't care. You think that I can't do something? Let's man up. Let's go chest to chest. Let's go. If you want to challenge, we challenge. And we'll do a chart. I'll process. None of this emotion, female stuff. See, why have a channel if you can't ask questions and get mad when you're wrong? Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny too, because somebody had asked him in reference to his, Because what he does, I know we're kind of going off track. And of course, we're not talking about a certain somebody. We're just talking about a person in general. He will do something like this. He'll be something like this. And he'll be talking all this stuff about risk to reward ratio, 3-to-1, et cetera, et cetera. Then he'll enter the trade because it's above his 200 SMA or whatever he says. And then he'll enter the trade right here. And it's going up and it's doing good and he's making money. And then as soon as it starts coming down, he starts making excuses. Oh, well, it's probably coming down to the 21 or the 9 or whatever he uses. And here's the 200. And now, granted, he just said the reason he's entering is because the price action is above the 200. He just said that. He just said it. Now he's entering because the price is above the 200. And then it crosses, let's say, the 21. And he's like, oh, or whatever he uses. Oh, let me get out. And then he gets out. And then, you know, his risk goes way down here. His reward goes right here. This is horrible risk to reward management. This is trading on emotions. And then if it goes up, all right, guys, who's doing the trade? Who's making money? Who's doing the trade? You know, I got out because I just want to make some money real quick. You know, I don't need, a bunch of, I just want to make a couple $100. You know, who's doing the trade? If you're still in the trade, you're making all this money, blah, blah. But then if it would have come down, hey guys, who exited the trade with me? You know, who cashed out? Who made money? No matter what he says, he's right. And he says, so we're thinking on the same person. Yeah. See here, it's a shame because he has everything to be a bit boy personality, but he is just yeah. I think he got early, made money, and thinks he's a trader. Yeah. Dude says he's been trading for 15 years and he's trash, dude. Like back in the day, like 2021, me and him, we would do like a video conference on Telegram, and we're talking and everything. And one day, this was before crypto wars. This was before that. I told him, I said, dude, it'd be great, man, if like me and you, we went head to head on a trade to see who could make more money, or just, just with $100 though, $100, and we leave it up to the audience to tell us what chart to do. We each chart it and we each enter it. And then like at the end of the week, we see who made more money. I said, dude, that'd be great. And he told me, he was like, well, I don't know, Joe, like I'm really competitive. I said, cool, man. Then you'll probably get mad when I win. Ooh, man, his face changed. His demeanor, everything changed. I'm just joking around. Granted, I knew how to kick his butt. And, this is me just learning and him already being in like 10, 11 years of trading. He didn't like that too much. Shortly after that, he banned me and everything else. But we used to be cool, I guess, until I called him out. Crypto Jar says, I call you out, Joe, on honesty and transparency. Yeah. So with me, and he talks a lot about his mom and his dad and everything, God rest their souls. However, for me personally, my mom raised me with morals, integrity, respect. She raised me with all that stuff. And she raised me to where, for me, never to step on somebody's back so I can be elevated. And that's all he does. That's all he does. And for me, my mom, she raised me like this. The one who signs your paycheck, you give them the same respect as the one picking up your trash. And the one picking up your trash, same respect as the one that signed your paycheck. And I've always done that, always. And like I said, the dude, very charismatic, He just duping people. 3,000 people on his live stream, 3,000, and he's duping them. Hopefully they'll find me. Hopefully they'll see that I give 1 hour of mentorship and for free. But people don't value free. I've noticed that. People don't value free. But it just breaks my heart. It really does. Jay says, what did I miss? Heard a lot of voices. See here. What are we talking about? Big boy, nope. Rewind it a little bit. I can't really say the name just because I don't get sued. See, we're talking about a hypothetical situation with some day trader on YouTube. Yeah. So it's a hypothetical situation. It's a dream that I had. It's all that fun stuff. Yeah. Dude's a joke though. Man. Dude's a joke. And again, I'm not gonna look to see how many oh, okay, I just looked. I forgot I have it here too. I normally have it over here, but I have it over here. That's all right. So we're looking at this one right now. This one's great. I like it. I like it. Higher highs, higher lows. Oh man, I would like to see more. I would like to see more structure. It looks great, man. I mean, so one thing I always do is I'm always trying to look for the positive and the negative. I want to see the reason why I would enter and the reason why I wouldn't. Oh, speaking about that. Where's my price action? Oh no, I'm losing it. Oh, I'm in the money. Holy moly. Holy moly. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, good stuff. Going back over here. Let's see here. I'm looking at this one. Man, I would really like to see it come down to around here. But yeah, if you ask that dude any question on his show in regards to his trading, he will ban you. He will ban you. He will say that he only wants positivity in his group, even though you're not saying anything negative. You're just asking a question, and he will ban you. And he'll do it on air. And he'll say, I need positive people here. And everybody in his group, all these little monkeys, oh, you're doing a great job. You know, keep it up. Don't let these people. And it's not even, it's just a question. Oh, somebody had asked him a question that he normally puts his targets, you know, up here and his stop loss down here. And they asked him, I have never seen you hit your target. You always close out your trade very, very early. Just wondering, is like that a different strategy? You know, because I'm wanting to learn. Dude absolutely flipped. Absolutely flipped. Watch any of his shows and you'll see, you know, a comment and then he'll respond to that comment and then he'll just go off. But I don't think he edits them out. I don't know. I've never gone back to watch it. I only watch his show, like I said, 5-10 minutes. And that's all the content I need to talk about him. But yeah, man, he just completely lost it. I was like, wow, it's crazy. But for me, you can call me out on anything that I do. And I'll explain why I do it. All right, moving on. So this one, I like it. Nice pullbacks. I'd expect to pull back now. A deeper one anyway. To maybe about here. I'm trying to think. I mean, there's a lot of buying pressure. Lots of buying pressure. And not so much selling pressure. See here. I'm going to talk to you and CCM soon about the 18.6 economic cycle. Very good. You sound very smart because I didn't know there was an 18.6 economic cycle. Dylan says you might have lesser people in your stream. We get more value out of your streams. Yeah. Yep, very true. Very true. And the same thing with my group too. You know, our group is small. It's under 100. And, you know, it's better to be in now than when it's 1,000. I'm just saying. But if you're interested in the group, hit me up on Telegram. Link is over here. that way. Well, it's not a link, but you can just type it in. Trade_intuition. Make sure you put that underscore. I'm sure y'all can see that underscore there. Yeah. All right, moving on. Let's see here. I mean, I like it. I would like a better setup though. On next C. Trying to think. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to think as far as this one goes. I mean, could we enter now? We could. All right, back on. I don't know. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Maybe it's too big of a time frame. Maybe we see more ups and downs. So this is a very strong resistance. Down, up. This is another strong. So this is a zone right here. This is a zone. I'd have to wait for it to break above the zone in order for me to enter. Here would be a lower entry, but right now I wouldn't enter. I would wait to see what happens. We have this level right here that I'm pretty sure it's going to break, and I could be wrong. You know, that's the beautiful part about doing this. It's like being a weatherman. You know, you can be wrong and still be loved, in my opinion. But this is our zone. So this is my plan A. I'm always looking to the left. And it could do something like this. Let me drink some juice. Now, what I'm also thinking about doing is more live streams. That's what I'm thinking about doing. See here, Crypto Jar says, gotta head out. Appreciate you, man, for being here. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, brother, for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see here. So this is one method. Of course, our lower entry would hit if this does happen. We don't know if this is going to happen or not. So let's do coordinates, copy. Let's go to this. Let's go lower entry. And again, we're not entering right now. We're just kind of looking at it. And that is our plan A. Our plan B is this. So let's go ahead and do this. So this is plan A. And then this is plan B. So plan A is down here. Plan B is up here. And then today, I like doing notes. January 9, 2025, and time is 1 o'clock. So again, guys, we do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over the thought process on entering coins, and I give you the whole thought process. Like, what am I looking at? Different time frames. What zones do I have? Why do I create the zones? When should we enter the trade versus when should we wait for the trade? When do we set alerts? Like, all this is very important thought process. And this is stuff that you pay for in a group. I'm literally showing you how to trade instead of saying, give me money, join my group, then I'll show you how to trade. I'm actually flipping it. I'm showing you how to trade so you can make money. Guess what? So you can join my group. It just makes sense. You're making money for the free stuff. Just imagine what we're doing in the paid stuff. All right. Let's see here. So that's pretty much our time. We went over the coins. Let's look at Bitcoin one more time. Ooh, oh, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell. Sell, flash close. I'll close half of it. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna close, come on. I think they do, Mexi does this on purpose. Market, low short. So I think Mexi does it on purpose to where you have to move the scroll bar over. Because that creates time that you're losing. Hey, wait a minute. Oh. I was like, where is it? Okay. So this right now. So there's that. I'm looking for a come up and then a rejection. Continue coming down. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, so just to let you know, guys, we do this every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to tune in. I give you setups. I give you the thought process it is required for the setups. I don't trade on emotions. I trade based off of this. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you in the next video. Until the next time, let's make this money. Take care, guys. Eli, what's up, buddy? Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're gonna make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care.